you're familiar with automatic transmissions, and now you were kind of trying to figure out like an unfamiliar configuration or something,
I'll stall it a few times.
Yes, but
you'll come in the
clutch. Sound to Leve, everybody. In your earpiece. Bennie?
Hey, I was hoping that was you in there. I mean, I don't like that you were in trouble, but like, I'm glad to see you're okay. I'm outside. Can I come in?
Me.
Okay. Helping.
Help.
Okay. Can you tell me how you're feeling right now? Physically, emotionally,
I can't
anything?
control it.
Yeah, okay. That happens sometimes. When I was really little, I used to have to sit in the shower. And they would put the water on. I wasn't lava then. Or I'd go outside and they'd put the hose on me. That was fun. Not like turn the hose, but like, we put a sprinkler on, make it, try to make it go away. Electricity.
Ulez, what is your location right now?
Ulez, you are shooting down the avenue. People are screaming, jumping into garbage cans. Vian is holding on for dear life, even though he's phased just out of habit. And he's not alive, but otherwise. Yeah, you are just like coming right south from Bray Square, just down one of the main avenues of Port Ruby.
We are moving very quickly. We are still on the ship of the Alpha Combine. It is quite the interior decorating is nice. Oh no, I hit something. Oh, this danger sense. Okay, that wasn't dangerous. That's okay. We are arriving soon. Where is your location?
While that is going on, Kadrax, you swoop south down towards Ulez's position. And you can see ahead of you this Alpha Combine ship that is kind of lurching, up and then down and like kind of hitting a building to the right and then a building to the left and knocks into a lamppost. And it is about where Ulez said to expect to find them.
There is something uniquely terrifying about flying toward an Alpha Combine ship. Nonetheless, I am going to attempt to coordinate one of the more terrifying barn swallows I think could possibly happen so that I can retrieve this flower from Ulez. Okay.
You shoot towards the ship and you're going to try and fly like right into it while it's moving. Is that the deal?
That's the move. Look, Ulez isn't going to stop for me.
There's cracks on this ship too. I trust you. You got this.
Give me
pushing through the entrance to the station so that I can whoosh past the like coffee shop or something. What we knew is it was a tea. We need water.
Mm-hmm.
She can warm the water, but I basically, it's the flying superhero things like whoosh as I fly by. Probably
give me an investigation roll.
Yeah. Because every station is that freaking coffee shop thing. Gosh, 9.
And yeah, you fly through like, one of these restaurants and find like a refrigerator, that's got like sodas and water in it and stuff like that. And you grab a bottle of water and just, it's like, like the whole door just flies off the fridge. If somebody had seen it, they would probably barely even seen you go by as you head towards back towards the lobby.
Vian, I need you to go down there and disable that. I'll take care of the Alpha Combine. I have the ship. I can engage them in aerial combat.
Are you sure?
No, but we would like to do this. We must.
Okay, yeah. Hey, if that's your plan, man, I'm in.
Okay. Are you comfortable? Will you be okay?
I'm always a little uncomfortable, but mostly comfortable.
Okay. Stay in touch. I'm gonna press that button. And can I fire some weapons?
I'm going to cast transformation on myself before I disappear.
What do you want to transform into?
I'm going to transform into the Alpha Combine member that we ran into the hallway. I happen to know his designation number, and that's going to be very useful when I board the next vessel.
All right, let's
Learning
call
from
his,
past mistakes of having your designation numbers.
let's call his designation number 42241.
42241. That's super easy to remember.
Yeah, well, that's what 42241X. So
Oh.
that it's yeah. You're not gonna make it that easy on you. As you move, a squad of guards, maybe about 10 of them, come rushing out of a doorway to the side. Identify yourself.
2441X.
That's what you say? Okay. Vian, 2441X. That designation number is not a part of this mission. And they all kind of raise their guns at you. Did you do that on purpose?
No, I just got a bad memory.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not giving you determination for that because
Oh,
it was
dang,
not,
but it's so good.
you know, they look like they are right about to fire when from behind you, you hear this weird voice go, "Your good luck starts now!" Suddenly, half of the guns backfire and explode in the faces of the Alpha Combine as a swarm of crows flies down from the sky and starts attacking the other ones. They are all distracted, the ones that are still on their feet. What do you want to do?
Half of me doesn't want this help. Half of me wants to just get caught. Just to spite this favor, this boon. But to add, Vian is scared shitless right now. Like this, like that, the Crowman appearing that was lucky. Vian is ready for this this is going too well. Vian's very nervous about this. So once I'm there really quickly, before I do anything with this control room, I will calm up. Hey, Ulez, how's it going?
We are exploding things. Oh no, dodge, shit. No,
Ulez,
Ulez wouldn't swear. I take that back. V has been swearing a lot, so a lot of my characters are swearing.
Maria might. So
you know what? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You hear shit for the first time out of Ulez's mouth, and it's weird. Things aren't going great.
That's unusual.
Ulez, give me a handling roll.
Maria's a grown-ass ghost. Who am I to police any tone?
She kills people. She might as well swear.
Mm-hmm. 7.
Rex, what are you doing?
I am swimming, flying. I'm moving
Slimming.
toward. Yes, that is a horrible word for what I'm doing. I am doing it toward the base of the quantum collapser.
The quantum collapser hovers like above the surface of the water.
But it has to interact at some point with a wormhole that is below. Yes?
The beam is shooting straight down into the water.
They said it was like a magnetic something.
Perfect, actually. I work not with electromagnetic waves. That's like the thing. They don't even interact. I work with mechanical waves. Those require a medium, which can, as we know, interfere with electromagnetic waves. It's why you see refraction in light when you put the pencil in the swimming pool with the different things.
Yeah, sure.
What I'm saying is I can't do anything about the beam, but the beam is going through water, and the water I can move.
Oh my God, check out the big brain on Sam. Sorry,
we've just been informed we have 42069 as our
nice.
Thank you.
Oh my God, you mean the
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's
Oh my God.
You're hysterical and generous.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank
Wow, I
you.
wasn't even watching anymore after 250. Wow, honestly, the support you give the show means so much to us. I cannot tell you how important it is to me to be able to, pay these people for everything they bring to the table every week. Thank you so much, everyone. I can't, I can't thank you enough. I know Except by making this awesome. What did you get, Kadrax?
Here we go. 10
Well,
plus.
I don't want to rush
roll.
you. I just
No,
I
there's a
shouldn't make
giant
I
beam in the
shouldn't be
ocean.
making
It's all right,
assumptions.
Rick. We could faster would be better.
This is the best inner monologue Vian could possibly have in this moment.
That is a 14.
Vian, you put your hand on the dial. You think you got your best guess, but then you just kind of turn. And as you do, Bennie, you are outside. You are holding on to this thing. I'm going to say you lose another 3 stamina, bringing you down to 4 because that green energy is coursing through you too as you hold on to it. But then all of a sudden, the beam goes off. The energy stops.
Oh.
And Bennie, it gets a little bit easier on you to hold this thing up now.
Did it work? Did it work? I just turned it. I guessed. Honestly, it was an educated guess, but still a guess. Did it work?
Good guess. Good guess.
On the surface, Ulez, as you are shooting the last ship out of the sky, you look into the distance and you can see hundreds of Alpha Combine combat ships flying in this direction.
Oh no! There are more. There are so many more.
And then there's a static glitch in your earpiece. And Kadrax, you hear, "Take 5 and catch your breath, Kadrax. Your backup singers are here." And at that moment, the wormhole opens and a Star Choir ship shoots out from under the waters of Central Bay. And then another and another. And soon they are coming just so fast. A whole Star Choir fleet shoots right through the water into the air. And they spread out over Port Ruby, engaging the Alpha Combine ships everywhere. The Star Choir fighters surround the Alpha Combine. They're shooting those tethers into their side from all directions. The voices of Star Choir knights echo down from the skies and ride along the tethers, shaking the Combine ships until they explode. And amazingly, whenever one explodes, a Star Choir ship disintegrates the wreckage with like booming blasts of sonic resonance before it even hits the ground or the water. Kadrax, I'm going to say you swoop up to kind of watch all this happen. The Star Choir makes short work of the Combine, and you hear that voice in your comm again. It's working. Our readouts are showing Alpha Combine ships around the planet are abandoning their positions and heading back into space.
I want to grow to level 9. I will be
18
18 stories
stories.
tall. And I want to
Like you're holding this up and your feet are sliding. And they start moving farther as you grow more.
Rose gets bigger and bigger, and she's gonna use stretch and everything to wrap her arms around this. It's kind of like cylindrical, did you say?
Yeah, you know, kind of like an oil derrick. It's sort of
Okay,
like
yeah.
tower,
She's gonna use her arms to to circle all the way around, all the way to top. She'll let it sit for a second to superheat, and then she's going to burst and pull her arms apart at the same time. And I want this thing gone.
I love. She pulls a small device from her uniform that you recognize as sort of the Star Choir equivalent of a thumb drive. This is a gift from my mother for Ulez-Gallii. It represents the complete contents of the library at Spire. Hopefully someday we'll have the power to restore the Keepers to their homeworld, but for now this will have to do. She holds it out to you, Ulez.
Is this real? We don't have tears to cry.
I
But
put
we
my
feel
arm around
really
your leg.
sad.
And Dulcie heads back to her ship and it begins to lift off. You return home to find Abigail, played by Kristen Bell, sitting on the couch eating curry and rice and watching Geitens and Dolls. And as soon as she sees you walk through the door, she squeals and jumps off the couch to give you a hug. Dog comes charging out of the bedroom and starts doing zoomies and circles all around the two of you. And Abigail's, Where have you been?
Everyone. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're okay.
You hungry? There's more curry and rice.
I would love the rice.
And
And
she
I
turns
love you.
Oh shit.
and she like throws her arms around you and just gives you like the deepest, closest hug. And then there's a knock at the door.
Really quick, B, you owe me $20. I won that bet.
Wait,
I won
what?
that bet.
What?
I won that bet, B. You owe me 20 Canadian.
Dang it!
Having had an entire unauthorized emotion, I now look up toward the door. Who at this hour? And I'm surprised enough to open it that I don't think to ping the door before I open. I just
Abigail
open.
looks at you and you want to get that, love?
Of course.
That's 40 Canadian, B.
I'm gonna be broke soon.
And just as you do, a big ball of yellow light grows in the air beside you.
Every time.
And as it pops,
Is it Althea?
Althea Deegan, played by Betty White, and Ozzy Deegan, played by James Cromwell, appear wearing yellow jumpsuits, big heavy goggles, and big end teleporter backpacks. And Althea smiles. You made it back!
You could have been straightforward, maybe, about some things. That was really interesting to learn the way that we did, but
I had to say
stressful.
what I saw you say. See, Althea says, when he got back from his temporal excursion, he proposed that we start an organization that could honor you by protecting the people of Port Ruby from evildoers in case you never returned. Ozzy says, and that's what we've been doing all day. We've had enlightenists teleporting all over the city, pulling people out of danger. Althea says, you are our inspiration. Bennie Beckett, she who was the source of her own power and overcame her worst fears about herself to emerge as a powerful force of good. Your story was so enlightening. And Ozzy says, so we started building the Enlightenists, and honoring you was all it was ever about. I mean, we're not like those weirdos who worship Princess Gazorna or whatever. And Althea says,